It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New York. It's the Ravens and the Jets on Sunday night.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New York Jets. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time. The Jets defense set to go to work here in this AFC time. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Hey, middle.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 64 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That drive started on their own 20. Back out comes the Jets defense. They'll look for the stop here in the first quarter of a tie ball game. Pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of the tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off the bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're doing a 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But now it's 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Now, hang on. We got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurting. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful when the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick, trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
But 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. To throw again is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. And the first play will be a field goal try. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take.
The Jets back out here on defense. Their guys have the lead here in this 1st half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle to Beckham. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the option right is Jackson. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to it.
And Parker, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Parker, I think this one won a run very simply because he overestimated his arm strength.
Back out comes the Jets defense.
DCA.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's Jackson on third and long. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third.
The Jets back out here on defense. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough, and that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though.
Back out comes the Jets defense. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where you see the final score there. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden. Dak Prescott, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year.
They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
It's not. Hey, report.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Middle.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 58 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And Dobbins is going to pick up a Ravens 1st down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson options out left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Jackson. And that is incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that gets him back within 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points.
Back out comes the Jets defense. They've been the better of the two sides so far. They've got the 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they try to see this one through to the finish. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. C.J. Mosley coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they really needed points here in a 2. The Jets back out here on defense.
Go ahead.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Back out comes the Jets defense. Jackson on 1st down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. 23 yards the pickup there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And Jackson throwing once more. That's complete right around the 8. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Throwing is Jackson. Yeah, this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Charlie Kohler, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. The Jets are going to the Super Bowl as we say thanks for watching. And
it's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and holding comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in a bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. His people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rapper that you claim was a mainstay. They had a nice run, but they never gonna maintain because they don't love it. 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 They don't love it.
Touchdown in a new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big frowns, they already thrown by the size of me. I don't really get truth, put my goose up, I will not live.
Yeah, ain't done